Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GMAT out of this book here, the GMAT Review, the official guide, the 11th edition. If you're preparing for GMAT, if you're thinking about sitting for GMAT, and if you do not have this book already, buy one immediately. As I've always said in all the other clips, you can buy it at mba.com. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you will find on page 164, problem solving 92. This is the tag that you want to look for when you're searching for when you're searching for a given video at the YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in GMAT dash and then P for page number 164, another dash, PS, and then what was it? 92. Let's get going. It says, in a certain furniture store, you have to have the book in front of you, otherwise you cannot follow it. You have to have the book in front of you, turn to page 164, read the problem with me, with the paper and pencil with you, so that you can solve it with me. It says, in a certain furniture store, each week Nancy earns a salary of $240. So I'm going to make a note here, plus she earns 5% of the amount of her total sales that exceeds $800 for the week. So she earns a base salary of $240 plus a 5% commission for anything that she sells over $800. Over $800 in sales. In other words, if she only sells $700 worth of stuff that particular week, her salary is going to be only $240, and her manager is not going to be too happy. We are told that in a given week, in this particular given week that we are told, she earned $450. The question simply is, how much stuff did she sell? Well, what amount of stuff? It says, what were her total sales for that particular week? Well, her total amount that she earned was $450. The very first thing I have to do is subtract the base salary from it, which is $240. This is her base salary that she gets regardless of what, which means that the amount that she earned for commission is $210. The question simply is, how much did she sell? Well, let's get going then. 210, and which represents 5% commission. So this represents 5%. Well, if 210 is 5%, it stands to reason that if I were to stick one more zero, that has to represent 50%. And then if I were to double this amount, this has to represent 100%. 100% of what? 100% of her sale, and this is the tricky part, this is what you have to remember, over $800. So this is not her total sales. Her total sale, and this is the trap answer. If you're not careful, you're going to end up picking $4,200 by mistake. This is a trap answer. This is the amount that she sold over over $800. So her total sales has to equal this amount on which she got the commission, $4,200, plus the first $800 worth of stuff that she sells. She gets no commission on it. The first, she has to, in other words, she has to sell a minimum of 800, and then anything above that she gets 5% commission. So that's it. That's her answer. She earns $5,000. That's all it is. The answer is E. The answer is E. Listen, if you wish to purchase DVDs, that I have put together, which contain the math solutions to every single problem in this book. There are 400 of them. Or if you wish to hire my services for personal private tutoring, if you would like me to come down to you, or if you wish to come to me, I'm located in Connecticut. Send me an email. Go to the website at www.prep4gmat.com. Send me an email and I'll take care of you. Notice how I solved the problem here. I did not use any algebra. There are always two ways of solving the problem: the algebraic way, the classical way, the traditional way, the geeky way, the nerdy way, the academic way, the proper way, and the quick and dirty way. Quick and dirty way. Don't set it up with the algebra. People are going to sit there and do it. There are going to be people who are going to sit there and set it up like this. 210 equals 0.05x, and they're going to solve for x and so on and so forth, which is what I'm doing here, except without the algebra. So algebra. If 210 is 5%, 2100 would have to be 50%, and double it again. 2100 becomes 4200, which has to represent 100%, which is what you will get for x here. And then to that you have to add $800. She has to sell a minimum of $800. You see, this is anything that she sells over 800. So she sells $5,000 worth of stuff. All right. Thanks again. All right. Bye bye.